That's embarrassing. Don't put that in.
My grandma's watch. Don't show the bum, come on now. You see that sneaky little smirk on his face, he's ready to go.
But basically, she's a horny little devil.
You're such a window. Enough of that. Get copyrighted. Hello everybody! Welcome to today's video. Today we are doing an old school tipsy Q&A. We did loads of these last summer in lockdown, didn't we? And they were so fun. We're actually going out for dinner tonight, so we're on a little bit of a time schedule. So we're gonna have to make sure we're good at picking the juicy question. Let me just turn bed down because we're gonna get copyrighted. What's one of your personal jokes that no one else would get? But explain in brackets. Ding bong, ding bong. You're ding.
Is that a joke? Ding bong, ding bong.
You're a ding bong.
That's embarrassing. Don't put that in. Don't edit that out. Edit it out. Out.
Basically.
Out.
No. Basically, we sing that to the dogs because they're
stink bombs.
Stink bombs.
I don't know how it became dink bombs. It went from stink bombs to dink bombs.
And then we started singing. What is that song? Sex bomb.
Sex bomb. You're my sex bomb.
But we go
like,
dink bomb. You even text me it the other day when I was at the hairdressers. You went dink bomb, dink bomb. You're a dink bomb with a little music emoji.
oh, that's cute.
An influencer you wouldn't collab with. No drama, please. We've been through this on the last day I shot it. Also,
an influencer you wouldn't collab with.
Can we just appreciate my gin glass has the date of what our wedding would have been this year?
Oh,
how sad is that?
How depressing.
That is really sad.
What a way to down the mood.
No, I'm just appreciating that date. We're still going to have a good day on that day. We've got a good plan.
Who gave you those?
Excuse me!
Honestly, Basil thinks he runs the show.
Yeah, he does.
He thinks he runs this place. You see him when he's with his big brother. He goes right into his shell.
They're the same age. They came out at the same time.
But he's bigger.
I wouldn't collab with James Charles.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't like him very much.
You don't like him?
I don't really know him, but I mean, it just came to my head as someone like big. Or what's the other one that you watch sometimes, occasionally? Or listen to on the podcast. You don't watch him.
Joe Rogan?
No. The guy, Logan Paul. Because he did that thing ages ago and I didn't like it.
Typical. That's cancel culture there, right?
I hold the grudge.
Yeah.
To be fair, I have no idea about these people, but they're just two people I can think of off the top of my head. I'm not going to name someone like relatively close to what I do because A, I actually don't have anyone that I like have a massive grudge against, but B, I wouldn't because it's drama. Go then, what influence are you in collab? He just wants to cause drama. You see that sneaky little smirk on his face, he's ready to go.
I wouldn't collab with Jeffree Star. He's got shit makeup.
Yeah.
I do a much better job.
I actually know nothing about him either, to be fair. Do you think you might get pregnant before your wedding now it's postponed?
There's always a possibility, isn't there?
No, I mean, if we accidentally did, then we would. Because we're not on contraception. Well, I'm not on contraception, and then neither are you. But we're not like...
It's like if you hold a flame up to a load of dry logs, it might make a fire, it might not.
You literally, do you know who you sound like? The guy on Love Island, in the year that...
Oh, don't say that!
The year Olivia and Alex did it, there was a guy called Alex who used to make... Not Alex, there was a guy called... If you know, you know.
Don't compare me to...
But he used to make really stupid metaphors like that all the time. No, but we're not... I spoke about this recently in a video. If we accidentally got pregnant, then we would happily, you know. But we're not actively trying to get pregnant at the moment because we want to get married. We want to do some traveling when we can again.
Yeah.
Just us before we have kids. We do also want to travel with our kids though, don't we? That would be really cute.
I mean, as much as people say, oh, you can still travel with kids, it will be a little bit restricting.
It won't, it'll be different. it would be a different kind of holiday. But we want to just
I'm not
going
gonna
to
fly.
just us.
I'm not gonna fly to Bali with a kid.
No, that's the thing. I wouldn't
I'm not
want
gonna
to
do
fly
that.
to Bali with kids, and we want to go quite far.
Yeah, as far away from this place as possible. Megan came off of contraception for various reasons, which I think she's already discussed on this channel, probably at quite a great length.
I actually haven't yet, but it's coming.
It's coming, but you know, there's always room for error, and
if it accidentally happened, then we would adjust. And
it's not going to be.
I mean, it would be an amazing thing because, like, yeah, I would never look at it in the.
It's good that we're both on the same page in terms of like if we don't want to get pregnant. We don't want. What do you say? We don't want you to get pregnant.
No, we're not ready yet to have children. We're almost ready, but we want to do a couple of things first, and then, like, obviously we're speaking in idyllic terms where there's a stage that we would really like to try, but then obviously, as I spoke about recently in a video, we don't know how difficult it's going to be. Like, we've never tried before, and so I'm a little bit nervous about that.
Yeah.
But if, like, we happen to get pregnant, then that would be an amazing thing, wouldn't it? What changes have you noticed coming off of the pill? Can Niall see any differences? What would you do that?
That was a leading question. I know why you.
Look. Can Niall see any differences? You have to go into specifics, but you can give an overview. I've spoken about this, but I would be intrigued.
What have you said? You feel like your sex drive was higher?
Yeah, I spoke about it recently.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's true. I feel like, I don't know. This is really weird, and it might just be a thing that I've made up in my head because I know that she's come off the pill. So if I didn't know that she'd come off the pill, I don't know if I'd have the same feeling. But I feel like you're more of a woman.
Really? In what way? You've only ever known me on the pill though until now.
Yeah.
So it is going to be a change, but it was quite gradual, wasn't it? It wasn't instant. I've been off my pill now for 6 months, and it wasn't an instant change. It's been quite gradual, but now I feel like it feels different.
Would you say there's times in the month where you feel like your sex drive's higher?
Yeah.
Then that's like natural. That would make sense, right? Because you're going to be more fertile. I mean, women definitely are more fertile in certain parts of the...
apparently when you're around your period, you're actually more horny.
Just say it, horny. Yeah, no, I've noticed changes, and I feel like, yeah, like, I just feel like you just seem a bit more like womanly, like a... I don't,
no,
this is an awful word.
What I said is I feel like I'm more like aware and more like I feel more sexual, whereas before sexy. I felt a little bit
you said
flat.
You used to say you don't feel sexy, and I'm just like, you're literally sexy. Like, you are sexy.
I hate that word so much. It makes me
no, but you're insanely attractive to me, and then you saying like you don't think you're sexy. I'm just like, well.
Yeah, but
fucking hell, like, what more do you want?
well, you just don't. You don't feel it within.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but I think I've noticed some changes.
And I feel less uptight within myself. Like, I feel like...
Yeah. Perhaps your mood, like, maybe your mood's a little bit, like, leading up to your period. Maybe that's
they're more up and down. But that's the thing, when you... Because I feel the hormones. Whereas before it was... I feel like it was always like that.
The more you think about it, the pill's really a bit weird. Obviously, it's good.
I don't agree with what you're saying, because for some people it works really well. But I was on it for so long that I think it was just too long.
Yeah.
And, you know, for some people they need to be on it. I wouldn't ever say the pill is bad. There's different pills as well. Some pills affect
well, I don't know how, I don't know all the ins and outs of how it affects different people. Obviously there's always like a variety of cases. Some people react differently to some things, but it's just a little bit weird how if you're like a young teenage girl, it's just almost assumed, oh, you're going to go on the pill.
Yeah.
And it's literally suppressing your fertility for one. But also, I think it's just suppressing just your sort of...
hormones.
Yeah, and just like your natural state as a human being. Like, I can't imagine taking a drug which would be like, oh, I'm just going to cut off all your like testosterone.
When I first was on it, it was fine, but I think over the years it was... And I changed pills. There's some pills that like affect you differently, and obviously everyone is affected differently as well by it.
Yeah.
So not everyone like experiences the same thing from it, but
yeah. Yeah, but basically she's a horny little devil since she come off the pill, and it's absolutely great. Can't complain. Life's good.
You got to do that my grandma watch.
She's not a horny devil, but it's just like it's good. It's fine. It's all right. It's fine. She's not like. Anyways, yeah.
I'm not.
Edit that out. Edit that out. Okay, so you got to edit. Two questions, 2 big edits. Let's go. Moving on.
Do you lock your dogs out during sex? No.
No, we don't. Should we? No, but they just scratch at the door.
Yeah, they'll be sad. They just sleep.
They
do just sleep.
Yeah, yeah, I hope so.
They do just sleep. Why do you and Niall usually post on Instagram at the same time? Does someone do it for you? No. We post. Actually, no. The Good Bite and Beyond, we have a team to do it. Actually, do you not?
No.
Yeah, you do. You don't post on the Good Bite, do you?
It's usually
sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes.
But then Beyond, I don't post it, but we have like a platform that we use where I can see the content before with the caption. I usually adjust the caption so it's a little bit more the language I would speak. Is that the language? What's the word I want?
Tone. The
tone of voice that I feel is.
It's really
right.
personal and it's particular. Also,
so
like we've been doing it for a while, so we know like kind of. You know what sort of tone works best, don't we?
Well, and also we do want to feel like that our brands. Yeah, exactly.
We'd hate to like start up a business and just feel like we're not like having anything to do with it, and just let other people run our businesses because. Yeah.
So, but then our personal accounts, like mine and Niall's, we post our own. I guess we post at the same time sometimes because we're both just like finished.
Well, no.
We sit on the sofa and then we're like, right, okay, let's post. But I don't think it's that regular anymore.
No, I tell you. Where it comes from is because you ideally want to post just before your busiest time of the day, which for us is 6 PM to 9 PM. That's when most people are on their phones because they come out of work, they're sitting on the sofa at home.
I don't know, because I think sometimes I post at like 4 or 5 now. It's just when.
Yeah, but it's still leading up to that sort of period of time.
Yeah,
I don't know. But then there's another sort of approach where you could post earlier in the day, so you're not posting at a time where it's like saturated with it when everyone else is posting. But it's just a habit we got into.
Do you know how much your ring costs? I didn't know until recently.
What?
Do you remember?
Oh yeah, what were you doing? The accountant?
Yeah, you were on FaceTime to the accountant and he was like, why did you spend this on this date? And you were thinking like for ages like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's as if I could expense it for tax.
No, but
that was where we go through it.
But he was going through like these figures.
Can we put that down? I was like, oh, what was that? And I was like, oh, I know.
And I was in the room.
And she was sat opposite on the table.
It took you ages though to remember what that was. I was like, what did you spend on that? Yeah, I know how much it costs now, basically.
I would have told you if you asked anyway from me.
Yeah, you would have. Well, I wouldn't ask. I can't actually remember the exact figure, but I did know at that point.
It wasn't like a super expensive one either.
No, it was a good price. I wouldn't want to wear like a £10,000 ring. I've discussed this before.
Yeah.
It's like
I couldn't afford one at the time, so.
Yeah, and the point is, I love it. Like I love it's exactly what I would have ever wanted. Pale green. I used to give a bit of a clean.
It needs a bit of a clean, but.
How do you feel about Niall liking / following other girls on Insta? Niall doesn't do it. Oh well, actually, do you do it?
I'm pretty sure I don't like.
I think
not girls like that where I'm like, oh, they're hot, I'm gonna like that. I don't do that.
No, I think.
But why is she written in saying I do that?
No, but she might be asking because maybe her boyfriend does it.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so she's not necessarily accusing you.
Felt like an accusation to me.
No, because I think some people.
But some people do get caught out for doing that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, aren't you?
Why would you bother? Like,
what? Yeah, first of all, what's it going to achieve?
Yeah, what is it going to achieve?
Second of all,
you got me.
Come on, you should know better than that, bro.
You got me. You didn't need to like anyone else. I would think it was weird if you did do that, though. To be fair, if your boyfriend is doing that, speak to them about it, because I think me and Niall actually had that conversation very early on in our relationship, because I was quite insecure about it when we first got together.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we spent a long time where Niall wasn't ready to commit, then when he did commit, and I was just, yeah, a bit insecure about that kind of thing. So
I can see why though. It makes you
really
look like a bit of a mug, like you.
Yeah,
If your boyfriend is liking other girls' photos, you're like,
if it's
why,
a friend.
first of all, why are they doing that?
Yeah, if it's a friend though, it's fine.
Are you trying to achieve something? Are you trying to get their attention? Because if you are, that's not good.
No.
But at the same time, it's like, well, if you're not trying to achieve getting their attention, then
what's the
why
point?
the hell are you like, what is it gonna
What
like,
actually is the point?
why? It's just gonna come up on other people's things when they see, oh, so and so
Yeah.
likes so and so's picture.
It's just a weird thing to do, but I think a lot of people do it, so.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah. Does Mal have a furry bum and back to match his big brows? We love the brows actually, very jealous. No, he doesn't. Don't show the bum. Come on now, we don't need to do that because I'll get. He doesn't have a hairy back. Come on now, don't show it off. But no, to be fair, I can understand why someone would wonder that because you're so hairy on your face.
I know, I'm actually.
But his body isn't hairy at all.
I'm actually pretty. I'm happy about that.
Are you?
Yeah.
What would you do if you had a hairy back? Would you wax it?
I don't know. To be honest, I actually don't know. I hate the idea of waxing. I mean, some people would be like, "Why don't you wax your eyebrows?" But I feel like
I like your eyebrows.
I feel like it's. But also, like, if I got into the proper like pruning, trimming.
She said we love
threading.
the brows. Actually, very gel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a lot of appreciation from girls about having big eyebrows, but not in like I don't think it's in like a oh you're attractive. It's like a I wish I had your
Yeah, because girls
eyebrows.
love a big eyebrow, a fluffy eyebrow.
But
Guys don't.
basically, I should have been born as a woman. I would have been a great woman.
Yeah, but when we have a little girl,
And she's got the brows.
she's gonna be basically
She's got
Cara
my brows, but she's got your beautiful looks.
Oh, cute.
No.
Do you ever wonder what our baby might look like? Me and Bri did discuss that because Bri's
we're
obviously
talking
got a newborn baby.
They're obviously just gonna look like me because
I know.
the gene in my
I
family.
won't
You
even
should
look
see
like their mum.
all the men in my family look.
Yeah,
identical.
but you said that we have strong genetics, my side too, because me and my brothers all look the same.
Yeah, it's the mouth. I
And
think.
we've all got like blue-green eyes.
Mm.
So maybe they'll have
Be
a mix.
interesting.
I would be very interested to see what our baby looks like soon. Why aren't you a Gymshark athlete anymore? I feel like this comes up whenever we do a Q&A as well. So I have explained, there was no drama. The guy who was my manager at Gymshark is such a babe, isn't he?
What,
He's coming to our
Sam?
wedding.
What, Sam?
I keep coughing.
Gymshark is my. Don't talk about influence. I wouldn't work with Gymshark because Sam Burgess and Elliot Burton work with them. Since then, I've had to.
Work with them, Sam works for them.
Since then, I've had to disassociate myself with the whole brand entirely.
He's talking so much rubbish.
I'm joking,
And
I
he's
love
like
him
his
back.
best friend.
Not best friend, but I do like you, Elliot.
You won't watch this.
You made me sound desperate then.
Oh, I've got a tickly throat. No, I stopped working with Gymshark quite a few years ago now, just because I didn't want, like, when you work with Gymshark, it's almost like a lifestyle, isn't it? You like become, that's what you're known for. Like Megan, oh, the Gymshark athlete. And I didn't, like, there was not just this reason, this was one of the reasons, but I didn't want that anymore, and I didn't feel like I wanted to be sort of labelled as that. Not because I don't like the brand, because I do, I wear them still. And I think they're such a great brand. They're actually one of the nicest companies I've ever worked with. And I can hands up say that, like, they're so lovely. My old manager from Gymshark is coming to our wedding, but
I think being labelled as like a Gymshark girl is almost, it's not like, an honour sounds a little bit too much, but it's like,
people really like,
it's a privilege, it's nice, isn't it? A lot of people would love to be in that position,
they
so
would.
you can't look
and
down your nose.
I'm so grateful that I got to do it, and all of the opportunities I had, like, it honestly was so much fun. Like, going to the pop-ups was such a highlight, wasn't it? We had, like, Niall came with me and we had so much fun. We made friends for life, like Elliot and Annie. But I wanted to do my own thing, and I don't think I felt like I had the time. They didn't stop me. I think some people think when I say that they don't allow you to do your own thing. They do, but I didn't feel like I'm a person that like has to put all of me into whatever I do, and I didn't feel like I could do that and create my app and create this other thing that I'm creating and just be me on YouTube and just like, you know, the vlogging me that just chats away to you guys, because you always had things you had to fulfill all the time for Gymshark. Niall secretly wishes you were more experienced in bed.
Nah, it's all good.
But like,
well, you are experienced now. I feel like some people are just going to be really adventurous. Some people aren't. Some people are going to be somewhere in the middle. Some people, like, some days are going to be...
Did it ever bother you at the start though? Because I only slept with one boy before you. I think that's what they mean. Did it ever cross your mind?
No. No, it didn't. As long as you feel like someone is like really into you, like that's it. Like what more do you want?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it for me. Like.
What happened to your second secret project? My one.
Your one. They're not my second project.
No, I think that was aimed at me, that one.
I did have a second project. What happened to it?
It's still there, isn't it? I had a meeting earlier, you were there.
COVID.
Yeah, COVID happened. It's coming. We don't know if it's going to be this year now for certain reasons, but it's coming. It's a huge passion project, and I'm so excited for people to know about it when we can launch it. But we do just need to make sure it's at the right time and we've got everything ready. I don't want to launch anything that isn't completely right. Like when Beyond launched, not on my side, but things were tough and it didn't launch how I wanted it to, and I don't want to do that with this second project. But it's coming, it's still there, it's still in the works.
It's good to make sure everything's ready and you're not just,
yeah, we want it to be the best it can be to launch. It's coming and I'm so excited. It's going to be really good. And we had a really good meeting earlier about it, and with, no, I was going to say who then, but then that would give away what it was. It's coming. Why do you say you're good at not spending money but seem to buy a lot? I wanted to answer this because I feel like at the moment it looks like we're buying a lot because of the house, and don't you think I'm good at saving money? So when I think it's because I said that once, and then like obviously at the moment there's lots of things like this room, and yeah, like this room was obviously a lot of things.
Had to be, like, I can't really stress how much this room improves like the whole house.
It didn't have to be done, but
this
is the thing, it wasn't just like we did it on a whim and we were like one day, oh, I think we should do this, and there was so much thought put into it.
Yeah, it wasn't like we weren't.
There was a year before we even did it, so I actually, a video, I don't know why I was looking at it. I think I was looking at a housewarming party video because I like watching it back, because when like me and my friends were getting ready to go out, it makes me emotional. but I think in that video we were talking about how we would like to change this room at some point, and it took us a year to actually do it and work out and save and work out we had the money that we wanted to use to do it how we wanted to do it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just a last minute decision.
And nothing about it was rushed. Even like the process of actually the builders being in here took fucking ages.
But
it was like 3 months. We thought it was going to be like a month of work to do this room, and it ended up being a lot longer. But
no, and also the other thing I'd say is we took 6 months to find the right builder. So do you remember we had another builder who did our gym, and then we were like, no. But Kevin, bless him. Oh. I like Kevin, but there's no way I could have trusted him with knocking down that wall.
He was fucking useless.
You know, he's just here, there and everywhere. But yeah, when I said that, I think in a video I said recently that like,
you're good at not spending money.
Yeah,
but well, you are. I think someone who is good at not spending money is just someone who's able to save it and not spend everything they have.
But my dad is a massive saver, and I do feel like when I spend money, like on this room, it makes me nervous, and I like to really like make sure it's doable, and like, yeah, I'm quite tight with money. You're much more chill, aren't you? But I'm
not as good at saving.
I'm much more tight, and I would never ever, for instance, like until we were 100% sure that staircase was exactly what we wanted.
Yeah.
We're very, very careful with stuff like that.
Yeah.
One more question. Do you prefer Megan with or without eyelash extensions?
But she's got them on now, so I can't. It's not like I say. I don't.
I won't be offended.
The thing is,
I won't be offended.
if I look at your face like intently like this, close up, then they're obviously because I started drinking yours.
Why can't we share a strawberry kiss?
Oh, we do, yeah. To be fair. I don't think you need them, to be honest. You don't need them.
Do you
Even
like
you
them?
said the other day, like you feel like you don't need them. But when I look at them up close, they look quite curly.
Yeah, they are quite big.
Like you can tell they're you know.
But I do also think it's because I went from none to this. Because before I always had them, and I don't think it ever crossed your mind.
Well, the thing is with Megan, like she can say, "Oh, do you prefer like my hair's like a little bit blonder, or it's shorter?" Or,
He doesn't even know it is.
I'm just like, you just look really good all the time to me. So.
Aw, that was cute.
I know, but it's true. Like I'm not bullshitting.
But then you did say when I was sat on the sofa with my OD the other night and I first had them, you're like, oh, you look nice, because I think I had them on, and I didn't sit there looking like a little egg.
But you have to compliment them when they've just said, don't you?
Oh shit.
Oh, I love your hair. Oh, blue and pink, I love it.
You didn't see that.
Show him a picture of that.
Maybe I'll pop it on screen. Anyway, we're gonna have to leave because our taxi driver's probably already left. I can't see his light.
Bluebell, you're gonna lock the doors, yeah? Alright, cool. Basil, you get the back door. Poppy, the window shut.
Anyway,
Poppy, feed Basil.
she will slap him. She won't be feeding it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna love you and leave you because we need to go get our table, but I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you very soon for another video.
Let's do it. We're gonna get some cheese, aren't we? That big cheese.